Hi, I'm Joe Flint, entertainment reporter for the Los Angeles Times, and here's what we're following today. The U.S. government is expected this week to give the green light to Comcast's proposed deal to acquire NBC Universal. This merger, announced all the way back in December of 2009, would unite Comcast, the nation's largest cable and broadband provider, with NBC, parent of the NBC network, Universal Pictures, Telemundo, cable networks Sci-Fi, USA, and Bravo, and even a percentage of Hulu. The marriage has a lot of media competitors and consumer groups concerned. With all that power over distribution and content, how do we make sure Comcast doesn't abuse it? Well, as part of the approval, the FCC and Justice Department are expected to put certain conditions on Comcast. These conditions will likely make it difficult for Comcast to favor its own content versus that of its rivals, both on its cable systems and on the online platforms, and it will also make it difficult for Comcast to refuse another's content on its systems. Now, none of this will go far enough for media watchdogs, many of whom are just against this merger on general principles. More interesting are concerns from other media giants, such as Disney and News Corp and Time Warner, that the conditions may go too far. See, one of the conditions is that if Comcast wants to put its content on an online site, as long as Disney, Time Warner, and News Corp have deals with them, Comcast has to do a deal with them as well. Well, those companies are worried that that could be a de facto way of setting a market price and market controls. Now, unfortunately, the government pretty much has carte blanche to lay down the conditions they want, and that's bad news for these companies. Comcast can't fight them unless they want the deal approved, and since the conditions technically only apply to Comcast, the other companies don't really have a say in it. They can voice their concerns about unintended consequences, but that's about it. Once the deal closes, Comcast is going to scramble to get new people in charge at NBC and other companies within the units to get things going. That will probably take place at the end of the month.